Kalebu, what's your feeling about your mental health at this point?
I'm calm. I'm fine. Competent.
Is the medication helping you?
Yes.
I would urge the court to PR him to his aunt with any conditions that the court would impose. As I said earlier, I think that there's been a total turnaround here.
How you doing?
Your Honor, the next matter before the court is State of Washington versus Isaiah Kalebu, case number 081030845, Kent designation. Michelle Taylor present on behalf of the state. The person the state believes to be Isaiah Kalebu is present before the court and represented by Mary Ellen Ramey. The first matter of business is the state is asking that the court find, pursuant to the report from Western State Hospital, that the defendant is competent to proceed today, both to arraignment and on to trial.
Ramey, what's your evaluation?
That's correct, Your Honor. I have met with Mr. Kalebu yesterday, and he is on medication. I find that the difference is amazing from when I first met him, from when he first appeared in court, and most likely from the time that this offense was committed. So I would urge the court to find him competent and proceed with arraignment.
Mr. Kalebu, what's your feeling about your mental health at this point?
I'm calm. I'm fine. Competent.
Is the medication helping you?
Yes.
And are you experiencing any side effects from that?
No.
Yeah, I am satisfied based on the report of counsel that Mr. Kalebu is competent. So where are we then procedurally at this point?
We need to arraign Mr. Kalebu, Your Honor.
Okay.
Sir, is your true and correct name Isaiah Matthew Kalebu?
Yes.
Mr. Kalebu is present before the court and represented by counsel. Sir, you have been charged by information with one count of felony harassment domestic violence alleged to have occurred on or about March 29, 2008. In count 2, you are charged with malicious mischief in the first-degree domestic violence alleged to have occurred on or about March 30, 2008. And in count 3, you are charged with felony harassment domestic violence alleged to have occurred on or about March 30, 2008. I'm providing a copy of the information to your counsel. I'm also providing the Vienna Convention and bilateral treaty notifications, and at this time it is the state's understanding those are acknowledged and declined.
That's correct. Mary Ellen Ramey, on behalf of Mr. Kalebu, we acknowledge receipt of the information, waive any further formal reading. At this time, we're prepared to enter pleas of not guilty as to each and every charge.
Plea of not guilty will be entered on each count, and the case scheduling date will be set.
Your Honor, we would like to proceed to a bail hearing, a bond hearing. Your Honor, present in court is Rachel Kalebu. She is the aunt of Mr. Kalebu. I have been in touch with her throughout this whole process. She is an instructor at the Clover Park Community College. She lives in Tacoma. I talked to her yesterday about the fact that I would be proceeding to a bond hearing. She said that Mr. Kalebu would be invited to live in her home, that she would abide by any conditions that the court would impose. She would make sure that he takes his medication as prescribed and make sure that he attends all court hearings. If the court wishes to inquire of her, she is, as I said, present in court. She's been very supportive throughout this process, and I think that even though the state has made an offer on this case, Mr. Kalebu wishes to have me explore further the possibility that at the time of this incident, he didn't have the full capacity to appreciate what he was doing because of the fact that he had not been on any type of medication. So I would urge the court to PR him to his aunt with any conditions that the court would impose. As I said earlier, I think that there's been a total turnaround here. The conversations I had with Mr. Kalebu yesterday were that of a normal client. He was not belligerent, he was not angry, and he just wants to see this through and see that the matter is resolved. He has been in custody at Western State ever since he was sent over there, and my understanding is that that time counts as jail time because he is in custody. I did receive an offer yesterday, or a few days ago, from the prosecutor that would allow him to be released today if he pled guilty under a first offender waiver, which the standard range is 0 to 90 days. So I would ask the court to release him on his own recognizance and impose any conditions.
What's the state's position?
Your Honor, the state's primary concern is that to just simply PR the defendant would be to rely on him to maintain his compliance with his mental health treatment and to take his medications. And as the court is probably aware from reading the cert, the issue with this case was the fact that he wasn't taking his medications. If the court is considering any reduction in bail or release, the state would ask that it be to either CCAP Basic or CCAP Enhanced, so long as there is a way to monitor the defendant's compliance with his ongoing treatment program. And also that there be some sort of assurance that there is an ongoing treatment program in place for him that he can immediately step into to maintain his compliance with whatever medications he's on and whatever treatment programs he's in. The state is also requesting that he not use or possess alcohol or non-prescribed drugs, and that he not possess any dangerous weapons.
And we have no problem with that. Rachel Kalebu indicates that she will get him to a doctor as soon as possible so that he can get the prescriptions he needs for the medication.
And Your Honor, the state is also going to request a no-contact order with Denise Kalebu and Deborah Allen.
No problem with that.
There is already no contact order.
And there's already a no-contact order in place. He would abide by CCAP Basic. I think that that's a possibility with any other conditions.
And Your Honor, the state would also request that the defendant be required to sign a release of information to the court for any treatment programs that he's in, so that the court can remain apprised of, the fact that he is in compliance as part of his release.
It is his aunt that he would live with.
You want
Did I understand the relationship?
with the aunt?
Mr. Amy, I'm going to deny the request at this point, but with one caveat. If you, with the assistance of Mr. Kalebu's aunt, can have and it's Tacoma, right?
Yes.
Have a Tacoma mental health appointment, I would reconsider and PR him if he had an appointment scheduled that you could immediately get him to.
For an appointment?
Or appointment with whatever mental health agency is available in that particular area. So, if you have an appointment, I will grant PR with the conditions that the state requested. But until he has that, I don't want to be back in the circumstance where he's not taking the medication, and sometime in the future there's going to be an appointment. So, if there's an appointment, I will reconsider and release him so he can go to that appointment and be into treatment right away.
Okay, I will get going on it right away.